It's my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Dhruv Mehta. I am Principal Designer of 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐜 Design Studio, from the small town Bharuch, Gujarat. 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐜 Design Studio, popularly known as KDS, began as a very young interior design firm. Gradually, with time and every project accomplished, KDS evolved from an exclusive interior design firm to an architectural planning firm and attained the position as one of the respectable and admired firms of Bharuch. The brief of project. The Dynasty Decolam is a 600 square feet hardware and exterior stone cladding showroom in Bharuch, Gujarat, designed by 𝐒𝐤𝐚𝐜 Design Studio. Project located in a newly constructed structure. The clients Mr. Chirag Patel and Mr. Varun Patel vision was simple about the theme. They didn't want to have a stereotypical hardware store but were looking for space, which in coming 10 years or so can still be in the race, but without making any drastic structural changes. Design concept. The design concept was inspired by the core functionality of space. Being a hardware store and exposed stone display, we trend to keep it raw but alluring. We drew on the concept of raw and contrasted that with the appealing elements of metal, stone and wood. The design approach was driven by an aspiration to create an easy transition, sequential display, and appealing ambience, which can comprise maximum products. Most of the retail hardware stores lose their purpose and design somewhere in the race of displaying more products. Design processed. The store is 600 square feet with displays of more than 2,000 products. The most difficult challenge we faced was to keep up the time frame and manage all the agencies to meet up with the deadline. The project was completed in 45 days starting from scratch, including Neno flooring. To complement the theme and products, gray micro-concreting is done on flooring which rightly blends in. Beige and gray exposed texture of ceiling and wall gives a subtle backdrop to all elements and products. Overall vibes of space are such, which it invites you to glimpse at products. Even though these are not happening products to shop usually for a customer, still it mesmerizes them to browse. The first step was to assess the site that was once a retail store. When we visited the location, the first thing we noticed was its height limitation. It had a 16-inch beam drop that gave us a clear height of 8.3 feet. We were dealing with space which was 30-foot long linear rectangle with almost lintel-level clear height. Once inside, your eyes cascade from the subtle gray Neno flooring that easily reminds us of rustic construction to the bright accents of sunset maroon and cool mint on the display wall. The lightweight MDF constructed arches added softness to the space and demarcate the varied zones without boxing them in. The cloudy finish complements the gray tone of the furniture, and are the perfect neutral match for the bright accents. Textured arches on the exposed stone display area wall are supported by the Corinthian kerm, which is a composition of 4 materials. For a neat and airy look, the walls are devoid of shelves or stronger space. Lighting is one of the most important features in designing any of showrooms. Natural lighting always makes one look the best. Hence we chose these fixtures for the projects to lend an illusion of space. Reverse lighting is provided in each zone. Subdividing the floor area into usable zones was challenge. We had to provide so many activities into a tight space. Budget and time were big constraints as well. We had to complete and execute the project into 45 days, which was equally challenging and exciting to us. It was their strategic use of material and space that helped cut down the execution cost of the project. For example, using MDF instead of brick for the arches or relying on their strong color story instead of heavy materials and texture. Each design element has made Dynasty Decolam not only a success in terms of execution but also when it comes to customer experience.